Welcome to BCS, innovative European technology that can be of great help to you in accomplishing all your seasonal outdoor projects. Whether it be gardening, mowing, grounds maintenance, snow removal, or all of the above, you'll get the job done fast, efficiently, and with professional quality results. At the heart of the BCS system of power equipment is a precision-crafted, all-gear-driven, two-wheel tractor. Notice there are no belts or chains. That's because BCS is designed and built for professional use. An automotive-style double-cone clutch is attached to the crankshaft of the engine, transferring power efficiently to the transmission. All the gears and shafts are heat-treated steel. The gears are splined to the shafts, supported by embedded ball bearings and running in oil bath. This tractor transmission is built for a lifetime, and we support it with the best warranty in the industry. The tractor has a power takeoff shaft to which any number of tools can be attached. Each attachment is secured with these two nuts and washers. If you have multiple attachments and do a lot of switching, a quick coupler is available so that changing is as simple as flipping a lever. Whether the attachment is behind the wheels, such as for the tiller, or in front of the wheels, as for the mowers, it is simply a matter of repositioning the handles. Look how quick and simple it is. In this real-time example, to switch from the tiller to a rotary brush mower with the aid of the quick coupler. Just a flip of the lever. Disconnect the shifting rods. Release and rotate the handles. Reconnect the shifting rods, and we're ready to mow. All gear-driven, ruggedly built, easy to use, and compact in size. These are all the advantages of the two-wheel tractor. Now, let's take a closer look at some popular BCS attachments and the jobs they can perform for you. The best tiller on earth. With the rear tine tiller attached, BCS is simply the finest gardening machine available. It accomplishes all the jobs you'd expect of a tiller and more. To prepare your soil for planting, BCS tillers dig to a depth of 8 inches. The operator makes multiple passes depending on soil conditions. For example, if you're converting lawn into garden, it takes an extra pass or two to grind the sod into small bits that will quickly decompose. BCS does this more efficiently and creates a more finely textured seedbed than ordinary tillers, because its tines rotate at a faster speed. Every time the wheel turns once, the tines have gone through 20 complete revolutions, 50% faster than tillers such as Troy built. Because of all-gear drive, the BCS has a lower center of gravity than its competitors, which makes it more stable in stony conditions. Other features include a geared reverse and quick drop handlebars, which make it easier to maneuver and turn at the end of the row. Because its tines rotate in the forward direction at such a fast speed, the BCS efficiently chops and buries both cover crops and garden residues. Power composting, as it's called, is a great way to increase the organic matter content of your soil, to improve your soil's texture, and to interrupt weed seed cycles. Doing this is demanding and separates the great gardening machines from mere tillers. For example, counter-rotating tine tillers dig dirt, but because their tines rotate up from the soil into the plant material, they're totally incapable of power composting. Here, the BCS is chopping and mixing in tough bush beans in preparation for a fall seeding of rye. In large gardens, the BCS is a great aid in eliminating weed growth between plant rows. With the exception of the Model 710, each BCS tractor has a dedicated cultivating speed of approximately 1.4 miles per hour. At this speed, even large market gardens can be cultivated efficiently. And the tine-to-wheel ratio changes from 20:1 to 10:1. With the tine set at a shallow depth and at the 10:1 ratio, weeds are eliminated. A coarse dirt mulch is created at the surface, and the soil is not over-pulverized. Notice that by offsetting the handles and walking alongside, we're not recompacting the soil just loosened by the tines. And BCS does not leave an untilled strip in the center like other brands of tillers. This is due to its unique planar wedge. In addition, the BCS accommodates a hiller furrower. Easily attached behind the tines, this tool makes rows for planting when the wings are narrowed and hills dirt along the sides of your plants when the wings are widened. Here, we're hilling potatoes on one side and corn on the other. You can even ride your tiller to and from the garden with our optional transport sulky. So, whether you're a commercial grower or avid home gardener, the BCS tiller will help you have a more productive garden in less time with a lot less effort. Help build your soil so that each year's garden will be more successful than the last. And finally, justify the reputation given it by our customers, the best tiller on earth. Mow anywhere. BCS offers a wide range of mower attachments to accommodate an equally wide range of mowing needs. Whether you're maintaining a manicured lawn or tending that overgrown area out back, BCS provides you the right mower for the job. Perhaps the most daunting circumstance is facing acres of overgrowth, weeds that are about to go to seed, and saplings getting thicker with each passing year. And the question is how to mow this in a reasonable length of time and at a reasonable cost. Enter the sickle bar mower. Working much like a powered hedge clipper at ground level, the sickle bar cuts everything once at its base. Consequently, the height of the plant material does not influence ground speed. For example, with this 45-inch model, whether the growth is 6 inches tall or 3 feet tall, you can comfortably mow an acre in 2 to 2.5 hours. Because there's no deck, the sickle bar can even be used when a dew or light rain is on the grass. Woody growth? No problem. As you can see, the BCS will neatly cut saplings more than 1.5 inches in diameter. It's safe to use in areas with rocks and other debris. The stub guard prevents these large stones from damaging your cutting blades. And the scissor-type cutting action means that objects won't be dangerously thrown, as by rotary mowers with blade tip speeds of 150 miles per hour. Another sickle bar feature is the width of cut, which can be as much as 53 inches, significantly wider than the wheelbase. This makes the sickle bar the logical choice under fences, between Christmas trees, and for pond banks. The bottom bar floats independently of the tractor wheels, so it conforms to changing ground contours. And because the BCS tractor is all gear driven, it's a great machine on slopes. You can go down a steep bank without fear of the machine speeding up. With a geared reverse, you can back up that steep bank as easily as you went down. The ability to offset the handlebars enables you to walk comfortably, and if the slopes are steep, you can insert axle extensions for a wider wheelbase and even more stability. Now, one aspect of mowing with a sickle bar is that the vegetation is not chopped into small bits. Therefore, if you want to convert that overgrown area into second-tier lawn, one of BCS's rotary brush mowers is the tool of choice. The term second tier refers to the fact that the mowing height is usually set higher than that of a traditional lawnmower, and the growth is allowed to get taller between mowings. In this case, the mowing height is set at 4 inches. Because we're grinding up the vegetation, the mowing time is slower than with the sickle bar. The taller the material, the slower we need to go in order to cut and chop everything into smaller bits. In this example, the BCS is in low gear in order to grind up those corn stalks that are 6 feet or more. Like the sickle bar, this 26-inch deck floats side to side to adjust for changing ground contours. Because the BCS tractor is all gear driven, this is a great mower for slopes. You can go down a steep bank without fear of the machine speeding up. Positive traction enables you to climb. And the ability to offset the handlebars enables you to walk comfortably off to the side. The blades of the 20-inch and 26-inch models are of the brush hog style. They mount with shoulder bolts, swing outward with centrifugal force to accomplish your mowing, and fold back if you hit large stones or stumps. The adjustable skids allow for different mowing heights, and the adjustable front intake chute adjusts for different height material. A larger 30-inch rotary brush mower with fixed deck, single blade, and caster wheel is also available. Whichever model you choose, rest assured that all BCS rotary brush mowers will mow anything that they can bend forward, including woody brush, saplings, and this multiflora rose. Let's turn our attention now to the green carpet of manicured lawn that surrounds your home. Depending on the size and time available to mow, BCS offers both the single-bladed 22-inch and twin-bladed 38-inch lawnmower attachment. In this case, we're using the 38-inch mower and creating a manicured cut second to none. Features include a top-mounted 4-bushel bagger, which allows for trimming on either side of the mower. Notice that hinged blades are used for safety, and each blade has its own discharge into the bag, thereby packing as many clippings into the bag as possible. Also, the height of cut adjustment is the simple movement of the blades up and down on spline-spindled shafts. This means that the clearance between the deck and the ground never varies, and the airflow needed to stand the grass up and aid bagging is always at an optimum level. The bag is hinged so that it pivots upward and forward for easy removal of the clippings. Here, we're using the clippings to mulch potatoes, an example of synergy, the BCS style. The bag is removable for side discharging. Notice the discharge port is high for a wide dispersion of clippings. With the addition of the mowing sulky, the BCS can be quickly adapted from a walk behind to a rider. As the saying goes, walk where you must and ride where you can. BCS is indeed your mow anywhere machine. Only BCS offers a quick change among a variety of sickle bars, rotary brush mowers, and lawn mowers. Only BCS offers the advantages of all-gear drive for tough commercial applications. And only BCS offers the accessories that enable you to fine-tune your equipment to meet your circumstances. Four-season versatility. The chipper shredder is one of those wonderful tools that accomplishes two jobs at the same time. On the one hand, it's a cleanup tool, reducing large piles of limbs and other debris to small piles of chips. And on the other, it produces mulch material for all your plantings. In this case, wood chips are being used to mulch blueberries. Other uses include shredding garden debris for compost and shredding newsprint for horse bedding. The key to the chipper shredder's operation is what's inside. A high carbon steel chipping blade mounted to a heavy half-inch thick flywheel and 28 swinging flails. As an assembly, the BCS rotor is heavier than competitive brands of chipper shredders. The extra weight creates more inertial momentum, which translates into superior performance. As you can see here, it really does easily chip 3-inch diameter limbs. And because it's attached to the BCS tractor, this chipper shredder is self-propelled. No more struggling to get your chipper shredder to the job site. And speaking of no more struggling, there's nothing like the BCS snow thrower attachment to ease the job of winter snow removal. An amazing auger speed of 1,218 revolutions per minute is just one reason why many BCS owners refer to their machine as a snow cannon. The other reason for its great performance, all-gear drive. Unlike belt-driven walk-behinds that need complicated two-stage designs to compensate for belts that slip under load, the BCS clutch and gears provide positive drive to this auger impeller shaft. Its high rotator speed is maintained even in the toughest conditions. Other great features include a stainless steel discharge chute and wide skids that you can adjust without tools. Set in their high position, you can safely blow snow from gravel driveways. Even blaze a trail across an open field, as we're doing in this example. Thank you for having allowed us to give you a closer view of the BCS in action. Hopefully, we've demonstrated that whether it's the snow thrower, shredder chipper, tiller, or any of the mowers, BCS offers features and a level of performance unmatched by single-purpose, belt and chain-driven competitors. And because you only purchase one tractor with attachments, you have less to maintain, less to store, and save money. The value of your investment, as expressed by cost per year, is even greater when you realize that BCS equipment is built to last a lifetime. So we now invite you to think about what range and size of attachments would be suitable for you. Then, pick one of our tractor models that accommodates that range of attachments. If you have questions, please consult your dealer. Visit us on the web at bcsamerica.com or call our customer service folks at 1-800-543-1040. That's 1-800-543-1040. There will never be a better time to discover the beauty of BCS.